Everyone, so today I'll be trying out Spellbinders small die or die of the month for May of 2026 along with the embossing folder. So what we have here is ready to roll and pull side. So maybe you think maybe it doesn't go behind this kind of thing because obviously that's like travel, but you know, I think you can travel to a destination that has pool, but either way, it looks to me just like a textured background. So that's what I'll be using today together. And so I already did a whole unboxing of these items in my original, video from the first of the month. So I'll link that video in the description box if you want to see more about particulars. But right now we're just going to get right to it. Starting with saying, as I always do, that Spellbinders did send these items free of charge for my review. And of course, all opinions are my own. And the links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. So I super appreciate that. Helps keep the channel going. I do have them for the US and the UK, and it would be for the memberships, right? Again, with the membership, you can cancel it the next day. There's no, 3 months or 6 months you have to be in before you can do any of that. You can cancel it right away if you just want this month and you don't want to think about the next month coming up. But I will say, if you're a current member, if you sign up today, you should just let it ride, because basically for the month you'll still get your 10 or 15% off whatever it is that you're a member of, if it's the a la carte options or like the all clubs crate. Excuse me, I hit something over here. So just something to think about. We're gonna hit the ground running here because I already have a card base ready to go. So A2 size card, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25 for like your traditional type of card. I was gonna make this portrait because I always make everything portrait, but I suppose it could be landscape mode. These things layer up together in a way that makes it a little bit shorter, but these guys, this guy can be inside. I mean, they can both be inside. It can be just one of the characters. They can be sticking out the top, whatever it is that you want to put your little guys. So just something to think about. I'll probably still go portrait because that's just what I do. I have this beautiful teal kind of cardstock. I'm going to run it through here. This is cut at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 because that's the kind of matte layer I like, but cut whatever you like. And this is your standard embossing folder. So generally with most companies, systems, you're just going to run it through the way you would a typical folder. I know with the 3D embossing folders, you might have to do something different, right? But if you are using the universal plate system with Spellbinders, you're going to want that. And you're going to want, let me just grab them all, the A plate, and I believe your B plate, yes, and then one cutting plate. So this is a universal system, A, B, and one cutting plate. If you have the old school system, I believe it's just the base, the A plate, and then one cutting plate. But I'm gonna run this through and I'll be back. Let's check this puppy out. Oh, how funny, I didn't realize my Band-Aid, unfortunately I have to wear a Band-Aid right now, I cut myself. It's like, has little bones and things for your little dog. All right, so there we go. And I'm just going to glue this down, and then we'll get to putting together our little ready to roll die set. Okay, so we have this down. What is all over here? I don't know. We're gonna make our little luggage and have some fun with that. So there's a couple pieces here. So this piece, is gonna sit here. This kind of touches that area there, so this should be like the same color of this if your luggage is the same color, right? So whatever luggage color, I'm going to run through those two pieces there. This is like an accent color. This little guy is like the little pocket that goes in here, like the opening, I guess, this way. So I would also run this through whatever accent color I do for this, the interior, right? If you want to put the little net, you have a little net. That's always fun, so let's do that. I think this is supposed to look like a little shirt or some kind of more pocket. I think it's supposed to look like a folded shirt or something, So if you want to run that through a couple different colors and you have that cuteness, you can do that. Some little papers, maybe like a passport. I don't know. It's very cartoony kind of looking. So if you're going to do little passport, little papers, you have accents for those too. Maybe brochures or something, right, for your travel. As far as your cat, if you're doing the cat or if you're doing both, however, I just want to talk about that. You have the glasses, so this is what goes behind the glasses, right? So this is the frame, little lenses. You have these pieces for the little rolly wheels. If you want to add rolly wheels, I guess you don't have to, right? I mean, it could just be like that. But if you want to make it look like it has the rollies, you can put those guys on there. You have and then this is the accent, sorry. So this goes behind. So let's say this is silver and then this piece is black or whatever. So then the little silver is showing through. Hope that makes sense. I don't think I'm going to do the wheels today. So, and then you have a little handle here. Does the handle have accents? I don't think so. I think it's just the little embossing. So the handle goes there. We already talked about this. Okay, our little characters. You have your little dog. You have his little muzzle, right? These little bits are cheeks for both animals. So you have 4 little cheeks for the 2 sets of cheeks. A little scruff or a little cute area here for your little doggy, right? A little accent color there. And I was gonna say, is that it? So my items when they came in this time were kind of mixed up. There was a little hole in one of the bags, so like this piece I had it with another set, but it goes to this piece. This I don't think belongs here, so don't worry about that one. But if it does, maybe it's for behind the noses. I just don't think that belongs there, so sorry if I don't have that correct information. But yeah, I might use it for behind here just to add a nose and not have to just cut a little piece or whatever. Yeah, so I think that's it, guys. So I'm gonna run those things through and I will be right back. Just want to show you how this falls apart, the little net, because it's like a little net, so it has all these pieces. Oh my gosh, how cute. Okay, I'll be right back. Hey guys, so I have a few pieces here. Let's see what we have. Okay, so these guys are gonna layer on top of each other, and I just want to make sure I have it angled the right way. I think that looks right. Nope, and there goes my washi holder. I think I got this thing at Daiso. People always ask where I get like my little washi holders. Isn't that cool? And then you just tear it off. Hopefully you have a Daiso near you. I know they're opening more and more stores all the time. Okay, so this piece, I didn't cut any brochures or anything yet, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use them or not, but if I do, I'm only going to place this just a little blue here, that way it's still a pocket. All right, and there's an outline there where you're going to put it. I guess I can get a little bit closer, huh? Let's go not too fast. Okay, and this guy goes on top of this area, and there's definitely a little area here that shows you how high up or where this should go. Okay, neighbors, people honking there. All right, there's that. Then this piece is gonna go in here. I think we can just stick this down. I'm just trying to be careful if there needs to be a pocket or an opening or whatever that we do that. And there is not an opening for the little dog. Or the cat, but what you do is you just place them there and it looks like they're in here, you know, like see, just right there, he's right there, it looks like he's coming out. I suppose if you want to cut a slit, you can definitely do that. We have our little clothing, I suppose. I just cut 2 white shirts because this person just likes to keep it real simple, you know, when they're out and about, I suppose. So let's just glue some of them down. I mean, they can be kind of sticking out or just like folded in here. I'm gonna put one like back here and another one like in here. Okay. Oh, I can put the handle down. We'll get a little doggy. So yeah, that oval might have been from this set. Sorry guys, I just wasn't sure. But it does look like it goes perfectly behind our little dog's face, so there's that. Because his little eyes are all in there too. So take this guy, pop it back behind there. Very good. And we have our little muzzle area, the smallest amount of glue there. Take my little waxy tool here. Boop. This will be handy for when we do the little cheeks. I did not pop these out yet. Let them kind of stay in there. Ah. You know, whenever I have something in my hand like that, it doesn't want to pick up. Isn't that weird? But if it's just down here, it'll pick up pretty easy. There we go. Figured it out. All right. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Oh, and I did make him glasses. So let's see. How do we want to do this? Put some glue on here. I don't know if there's a left and a right of these lenses. I just let it fall out, so I don't know. A lot of times on the die, you know, it's like this. So you just copy that. But like I said, I kind of let them fall out, and so they look identical to me. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing and glue the second one on. Oh, and we have his little scruff area here. You don't have to do that if you're making tons of cards and you just want it to be a little quicker. He has a little indentation there, but it just looks like detail, you know. Oh my gosh, he is so cute. He can definitely be on dimensionals, but I feel like it looks like he's inside if he wasn't on dimensionals, so I'm not gonna put any. Just pop him there. So cute. I'm gonna hold that down for a little bit. Like I said, I cut the glasses. You don't have to use the glasses. But let's see, hold on. Let's see how cute he would look. Oh, that's a heavy piece. That's why it's not picking up as easily. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I wasn't gonna put the glasses. I just wanted you to see kind of how they look. But I mean, look how sweet he is without them too. Oh, okay, we're gonna use them. But my plan was just to show you how cute he is if he had his little glasses. I mean, it's cute either way. I just feel like I'm covering his little face. Oh my gosh, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I have these little pieces. I did go ahead and cut out some brochures or whatever, and I had this paper that had like a little tree, maybe some camping, I don't know, with the water background. I'm just all over here on this one. Let's see. This just follows a certain shape, maybe like that. I don't know if it really matters. And this one just has a little shape like that, and again I can just tuck these little guys in. Let me let those set up in the meantime. Let me see what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this little guy here. It has its little things, and I suppose I'll do a sentiment with the stamp set. I'm just wondering if I should put a little band across here. I've been doing that a lot recently and I like the way that looks. It also kind of grounds things. So maybe let's see where this goes. It's so cute. Let's see, sending a burst of happiness. Let's roll. I didn't put the rollers on it. Let's see where this goes. So I'm just going to stamp that on some white cardstock, and I'll be right back. Little strip that I must have cut the other day from somewhere else. So yeah, I'm just going to stamp that on here, and that will be that. I'm just debating if I should put like center. And cut some of this off obviously, but well, I guess I should pay attention to that. Okay, a little bit further in here. Maybe like there. This is kind of a wide strip of cardstock. I might trim it down a little bit. And I'm putting it off to the side. Okay, I'll be back. That's stamped. Just gonna trim it down to 4 1/8 wide. It's a little bit thick. I think, let me see how wide this is. I'll cut a piece of black cardstock that is about this size. It looks like it's 1 1/8, and I'm gonna trim this down to 1 inch. Let's see how that looks. After quite a bit of kind of correcting things and taking this a little bit off here, a little bit off there, a little bit off, you know. Okay, I'm just gonna glue these guys together. Sorry I didn't back up the camera, so I'm just still on kind of a tight shot. So yeah, 1 inch by 4 1/8, and then this black background piece is 4 1/8 by 1 1/8. And let's bring this guy back. Cute. I'll just stick that down right there. I feel like this is old school doing this little like band. I've been doing it a lot recently and I like it. You know what? Let's go ahead and slide these little guys in. I don't really have to glue them down, but look how cute. Oh my gosh, it just makes everything pop. And actually it's kind of fun that they're not glued down. And let me put some slight dimensionals behind this piece, and that'll be our card. It's so super cute and sweet, and I can kind of pop it right here just to Have that there. Very adorable, very summery. I made it a little more like maybe masculine looking with like the blues and the colors I used here. I like the way it looks here. A lot of our luggage now is like those hard side luggages, you know, and they can sometimes be like stainless looking or brushed, should I say, more than anything. Really cool. And then just like the blue interior. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links as appropriate in the description box, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.